Hey guys, welcome to our channel, Explosive USA. Russia-Ukraine War Update, what we know on day 143 of the invasion. At least 3 killed and 15 hurt in Dnipro missile strike, UK says Kremlin responsible for British captives' death, Ukraine reports may peak in military losses. At least 3 people were killed and 15 injured following a missile attack on Friday on Dnipro in central Ukraine, the country's 4th largest city with more than 1 million inhabitants. The rockets hit an industrial plant and a busy street next to it, the regional governor, Valentin Rezinchenko, said on his Facebook page. The UK said the Kremlin was fully responsible for the death of a British captive in East Ukraine as rescue workers in Vinnytsia scoured debris for missing people after devastating Russian rocket attacks. The British Foreign Secretary, Liz Truss, said, "I am shocked to hear reports of the death of British aid worker Paul Urey while in the custody of a Russian proxy in Ukraine. Russia must bear the full responsibility for this." Rescue workers were still clearing debris in the wake of strikes in Vinnytsia, central Ukraine, that killed at least 23 people. A top Ukrainian official has accused Russia of deliberately escalating its deadly attacks on civilian targets. Oleksiy Danilov, the secretary of Ukraine's National Security Council, told The Guardian that monitoring of Russian strikes suggested an increased emphasis in recent weeks on terrorizing Ukraine's civilian population. "That's not my emotions, but what our monitoring is telling us." Subscribe to our channel Explosive USA to get all the updated news of Russia-Ukraine war. A wounded soldier who returned from Russian captivity has recounted how Russian forces would threaten Ukrainian soldiers with the death penalty if they refuse to cooperate. Denis Piskin, an Azov soldier, told Azov Media, "They said that if you don't testify, if you don't cooperate, there will be the death penalty." You all have the death penalty on trial as a Nazi terrorist organization. Ukrainian officials have confirmed that the U.S. House of Representatives approved $100 million in funding to train Ukrainian pilots to operate American aircraft as part of the National Defense Authorization Act. The pilots will be trained on F-15 and F-16 jets, according to Andriy Yermak, Ukraine President Volodymyr Zelensky's chief of staff. Ukraine's military losses peaked in May, the defense minister, Oleksiy Reznikov, said in a new interview aired on Friday. Speaking to the BBC, Reznikov said, "The biggest peak of our losses was in May, with up to 100 soldiers being killed a day." Europe has shot itself in the lungs with sanctions aimed at Russia over its war in Ukraine, the Hungarian Prime Minister, Viktor Orbán, said on Friday. Orbán, a nationalist who has ruled Hungary since 2010 and frequently clashes with Brussels, has been a fierce critic of European Union's sanctions on Russian oil. In an address on national radio, Orbán urged EU leaders to change the sanctions policy. Ukrainian rocket strikes have destroyed more than 30 Russian military logistics centers in recent weeks and significantly reduced Russia's attacking potential, Ukraine's defense ministry spokesperson said on Friday. The official, Oleksandr Motuzianik, emphasized the role played by US HIMARS, high-mobility artillery rocket systems, one of several types of long-range weapons supplied by the West to assist Ukraine in the war. M270 long-range multiple rocket launch systems have arrived in Ukraine, the Ukrainian defense minister announced on Friday. They will be good company for HIMARS on the battlefield. Thanks for watching this videos. Please subscribe our channel, Explosive USA, for more update news. You can leave your opinion about the video in the comments.